Hi, ladies. Welcome back to the Feminine Standard, where we balance softness, build boundaries, and become all that God has created us to be. I pray that you've been well. Today's topic is going to be on rest. God did not call you to hustle, He called you to harmony. Biblical rest is one that God highlights in the beginning of creation, where He allowed Himself and everything else to rest on the seventh day after creating the world. He also then commands us to keep the Sabbath day holy. This should be a day where you dedicate to resting in the Lord. But it's not only something that we do on the seventh day, it should be something that we incorporate into our daily and weekly life. God can't work through your exhaustion. He needs you to not just be willing, but also to be ready. When you're exhausted, you miss things, you make mistakes, you overlook the important things for the convenient things, and you oftentimes don't have the right heart to do what you would if you had your full energy and your full focus. Resting is because God cares about us. He doesn't want you to just keep hustling and keep pushing yourself, because that's you focusing on works. We need faith to please God. It's not our works. It's not how much you serve. It's not how many people you've healed. It's not how much you intercede for people. It's your faith that will please God. So a lot of times we like to say it's either or. It's grace or grind. But you're supposed to have grace and grind. But when you've only been choosing grind over grace, you need to switch that and choose grace over grind. This video is sponsored by my book, Grace Over Grind, with the exact same title. It's a femininity book for women who are looking to answer the question of why am I feeling so burnt out? Why do I feel spiritually drained? How can I reset my walk with God while still being feminine and understanding what it means to be a feminine woman who operates in biblical womanhood? Get that book at the description in the link below or linked in my profile. Back to the video. In order for you to let go and let God, you need to give Him everything you've been holding. All of the stress, all of the schedules, all of the deadlines, all of the opinions of others, all of the emotions of others, you have to let it go. And then and only then can God work and move through those things in ways that you, in your limited energy, limited capacity, and limited time, could not have ever done. If you needed permission, you have it. You have permission to rest. You have permission to slow down. You have permission to, in moments where you would have worked yourself to the bone, to say, you know what, God? I'm going to let you move. I'm going to let you show up in a favorable way, in a supernatural way that I could not have done without you, Lord God. I need you. And I leave this in your hands. When we stop and we get to the end of ourselves, we get to the beginning of God. It reminds me of when I actually got truly saved in my bedroom floor, asking God, God, what's going on? Why am I not finding the relationship that I desire? I said, I give up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. When I got to the end of myself, God stepped in and He's healed me. He's made me a beautiful bride. He's helped me to develop my character and my mindset and to become more of a mature woman. And He's helped me to become prepared for the man that He has for me. But I had to get to the end of myself. Sometimes we don't have to allow it to be such a hustle, such a grind, such a grueling process to say, finally, I give up, Lord. Sometimes we just need to let it be easy. Because isn't it so exhausting and tiring to constantly need to learn things the hard way and then wait for God to show up? Why can't we just allow God to help us in the first place? So today you have permission to let go and let God, because God didn't create you to grind, but He created you for grace. And it's okay to move at the Lord's pace. I pray that this video blessed you. If you watched until the end, leave an orange heart in the description and let me know what you'd like to see from me. I have my own thing planned and I'm listening to God for what else He might have me to post. But if there's something that you've been feeling on your heart that you'd like me to make a video on because you think you can learn that from the way that I teach it, then let me know in the description. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye-bye.